For me, the Axopar 45 cross top and the sun top, its sister boat, they are all about sunbathing and onboard living. So with this boat we changed the concept of our 37s, and we actually made the whole seating area and the whole socializing in the center of the boat. So this is the key focus area, which we believe is one of, first of all, the safest areas, but also one of the most comfortable areas to be on board while you're driving. A huge table where you can sit all around, up to 12 people. It's also close to the helm. You still get some protection from the windscreen. And in addition, we really extended that sort of onboard feeling by creating these balcony doors that we also incorporated on the cross cabin, which is a unique feature which you've never seen on a cross cabin boat before. But what the balcony doors actually do on the 45s is that it really opens up the whole center area of the boat and creates this sort of a lounge setting. This also, in that sense, is a perfect area to board your stand-up paddleboard. And usually we see a lot of our customers using the stand-up paddleboards. They store them overnight on the balconies. So you don't have to push them all the way up on the roof just for the overnight. You just leave them in here. In addition to that, we created a fixed wet bar into the center area. So this is a bit almost like a Japanese restaurant in a way, so that you are able as the host to cater for everyone. Due to popular request by Americans, now we have proper amount of fridges. So we have 2 big drawer fridges standard in here, and we have 2 drawer fridges. We have one here and we have one on this side. So now you have 4 fridges to choose from. If you follow me, I'm still going to be showing you something more. This is going to be a cooler area, so you can put ice in here. There's a drain in there, and this keeps your beverages cool. And it doesn't stop here. I don't believe you've seen anything like this before. So we created a fender box wet bar with a full top-loading cooler, with an electric grill, with the sink, and we still didn't take away any storage space from the boat because you can still store your fenders underneath. So the front cabin on the 45 is also what we actually call a lounge in that sense. And especially with the gullwing doors open, we're really able to get the breeze inside. You feel the breeze right now even. It's very hot in Cannes, it's like 30 degrees, but you're getting the air inside, you're getting the humidity out, and this creates like a very nice seating area for you to go in and read or relax, read a book. Just to get out of the sun. There's also the availability of making this into a bed, very simply by flipping the bolster, and now you have a full-size bed for 2 persons. So access from the front cabin made very easy through the gullwing doors. What also we did with the Mediterranean package is that we incorporated extensive extensionable cushions onto the gullwing doors. You don't only have this very comfortable and safe seating position while driving. You can sit 1, 2, 3, up to 3 persons here in the front, but you also have the extension of the gullwings. So usually when we're out with friends, this is usually how it looks like. You have a few persons sitting in here, some people sitting on the anchor couch, and then just, people relaxing and lounging in here. So it's all about the Axopars is about creating social spaces on board. So if you calculate front cabin as 1, this area as 2nd, you have the helm 3rd, cockpit 4th, you have the aft deck the 5th, and actually if you take an aft cabin version, you will have a 6th social area, which is going to be the lounge inside of the aft cabin. And you will never, feel congested, or even if you have like 10, 15 people on board, you will never feel that you need to be passing by people. You will always have, safe passage, always somewhere to hold on to. Now when we're behind the helm, the one thing that you really see from the very first beginning is that we have a fixed windshield. And Axopar has been known in the past to make suntop boats, which has always a gap and it has a reclined windshield. Now we actually took the skills we had from making our cabin boats and the benefits of actually having a negatively raked windshield and incorporated into a fully open boat. We don't get any sort of wind chill, or we don't get any sort of water spray
You don't get glare
No.
on the windshield.
So if you have a sea chart or you have anything on the windshield or you want to have, so usually when I go navigating, I have my chart, but then I have a sea chart on top. I don't get the reflections on the windshield at all, not even when in sun. When we did the cross cabin that I had you on board last year, we used the words that this is a perfect boat that really changes indoors to outdoors and fuses both of these elements together. I would say this is now on a reverse, so that we are not in an enclosable boat anymore, but we're in an open boat, but really gives you the best of being inside an enclosed boat. So for us customers, for this type of boating and for this cross-top, we strongly believe would be anyone in the Mediterranean or in the US that wants to go coastal and want to go offshore and drive longer distances and drive for hours instead of minutes. I believe they will find themselves way more comfortable driving longer distances behind a protective windshield that is non-glared to enjoy a better day out at sea. In order to keep the price down, our number one issue is to keep the complexity away of our products. So for us, it takes us to 5 times the effort during our design and conceptual stage and during our engineering in order to find the traditional very complex solutions made easy. But doing this on the drawing boards and doing this before we have actually started making a boat saves our customers a lot of money. Many great products that you step on board that just feel right, they just work. It's sometimes hard to understand the amount of effort and detail and hours that has gone in to make that type of sensation. We're making products that are on a price point, very price competitive, very functional, and aesthetically very pleasing products. Me and the boats will be in Fort Lauderdale Boat Show. So welcome to have a look for yourself and see what you think Axopar is all about. And remember, life is always better on a boat.